Surely, during the campaign of this Labour Party, Stir Starmer and the Labour Party and the campaign of all those MPs, they were saying that they're totally against the invasion of Israel on Gaza and the way they are killing innocent people, children, old people, women, regardless of anything. They create a lot of mess in Middle East, certainly. Labour government will not support all this thing. But recently, we have just yesterday, we had a statement from our Prime Minister, Starmer, saying that they fully support Israel. Certainly, like America or Britain, they are backing up Israel, and with all that military help and intelligence and all sort of help they are providing them to carry on with this war, which is never going to end, certainly. It will be ending in the form of there won't be Israel anymore. I can assure you that. Mark my words to that. Because all the other states are getting really high alert, and few are supportive of Iran. Big forces like Russia, China, North Korea, and various other countries. Small countries will be dragged into it as well. And I was reading some article in which it stated clearly that Russia have that much power or ability or strength that they can send missiles to United Kingdom, especially the countries they mentioned was London, Manchester, Birmingham, or Glasgow, and they say their missiles will hit, covering all that distance within 17 to 18 minutes. So Britain is risking their citizens, to be very honest, to get dragged into this war. And this war has already, we know, has so many casualties. More than 50,000 innocent Gazan Palestinian people has been killed. The buildings destroyed, dismantled and everything. And the human rights people are kept quiet. They're not saying anything at all. Now, as Iran has attacked Israel, of course, they will certainly, backed up by America and Britain, to retaliate, and they certainly will do that. Whereas Russia is clearly supporting Iran. So imagine if this war is not limited within the Middle East, but it will travel all over the world. Remember, if you remember, all these suicide bombers, which at the moment we are not having it. And if your family is killed or eliminated by these wars, of course the person or that individual child or someone will hold someone responsible in the form of American or British or any European countries, and certainly they will come over and they become a suicide bomber. And then they say, well, look at that, that's a fanatic or extremist or a terrorist or whatsoever. It's you. You means this, like Britain, American, or all these people involved into this war create these bombers, suicide bombers. They call them extremists or whatever they name them, doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. But the creator of these people are them people. So I think Britain should be on high alert. If this progresses further, Israel retaliate or respond, of course they will do that, and then these missiles can go as far as New York or as far as London or Manchester or somewhere. So our Prime Minister Sir Starmer had different policies to be elected, and now it's different policies they are showing now. And the only thing they want to show is to show the interest to support Israel. Supporting Israel means they want their own base in Middle East. Israel itself is nothing, to be very honest. It's a midget, microscopic state which exists and could be gone just like that. There is no doubt about it. Another maybe 200 missiles from Iran or from Russia landing in Israel. Israel is finished, kaput, finished, gone. There won't be any existence of Israel. The only existence of Israel they wanted is because it's American or European interest into it. Israeli people, Jewish people are peace-loving people. But their government, you have seen so many demonstrations, so many protests from Jewish people. They are saying that free Palestine and certainly free Israel as well. They can easily live in peace, side by side. There is no doubt about it. But these politicians, for their own political gain, would not like this to be happening. They certainly wanted this war to carry on, no matter how much destruction or human lives are lost. So my request to our Prime Minister, Sir Starmer, is to review your decision. Whatever you're doing is wrong. You better stop Israel as well as America. Otherwise, this destruction is imminent and it is going to spread all over the world, not only that particular region of Palestine or Middle East, but it's going to be all over. Your interest, political interest, will not be achieved. I can assure you this will not happen. When whatever happened to Jewish people during the day of World War II or whatsoever, they could have been accommodated in Scotland or in United States or somewhere else. But you wanted them to go there, and the residents of that Middle East, Palestinian people, certainly see them as human beings, not see them as Jews or Christians or Muslims or Hindu or whichever the faith. Faith was irrelevant, only as a human. And for the human people, on human grounds, they actually accommodated them. And now with your evil mentality, in particular America or Britain or European countries, they wanted the destruction of all those Muslim states in the Middle East, which is not going to happen. So I think you better wake up from your dream and stop thinking that this is going to be happening. So this war has to be stopped immediately. There are civilized countries all over the world. They can sit, they can have a table talk, discussion. But Israel, I've seen, since United Nations resolutions, they don't give a damn to them. America saying stop. I know they're playing a part, double standard there. They don't care. United Nations says stop taking any actions or anything like as such. They don't care. So Israel is not listening to no one, basically. So when there is a nation that is not going to listen to no one, then the function of United Nations is irrelevant. Now, United Nations Secretary has not mentioned or hasn't said that they condemn Iran to attack Israel. He didn't condemn, so Israel is saying that he should not visit Israel never ever in their life. Why they're saying that? Because they wanted full support from everyone. But the wider public, I would say 90 or 95% support the ceasefire, and two nations, Israel and Palestine, must live in peace. If you're going to, if you're thinking you're going to acquire the entire land by force, this is not going to happen. In doing so, Israel will be no more. I can assure you that, mark my words. Whether it will be 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, Israel will not exist at all. So you have to stop this war. So Israel had their state. Palestinian people will live with respect in their own state. And that's what's going to happen. What Israel's actions are, never ever seen. This is the biggest terrorism humankind have ever witnessed. So this should stop immediately if Israel wants to live.